Alright guys, I'm going to make this as quick as I can because I got videos to catch up on uploading here, which I'll be posting those out a bit. So today I want to talk about claw size and size of plush. Now, claw size can play a very, very important role. Depends on what it is that you're going for. So say for example, you're going for Forest Friend Fox. You got an oversized claw, like the Rainbow Crane. Okay, you need about a 25 size claw to win this guy. Because that kind of claw, sometimes they swing on the way up. And what can happen is the toy can easily slide out either side of the claw. Either three openings of the claw. So, that's one thing. Another thing is you want to pay attention if they're surrounded or not. Because if these little guys here are surrounded by others, you aren't going to win them very easy. Uh-oh. And let me get organized here. Now, for guys like this, claw size would play a very huge role here. Because you can see, Arnold's got hit in the mouth with tag. As you can see, Arnold's not very big. Versus its minion, you can get a medium-sized claw for this guy. Now, we're also going to talk about string length here. The string length in this video. And same way with Gerald. He's not very big, but I actually won him in a couple of tries out of the fire truck. Let's put this guy back where I got him. And next we're going to talk about also lack of toy rotation. We're going to review that here in just a second. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to stay on here too much longer. I only got 15%. So, let's get right into it while I'm doing this. Now, lack of toy rotation, guys. It's very, very important to pay attention to this. Because with lack of toy rotation, and what that is when you go, what that means is, you go into say you go into your favorite location. And you see the same prices in the claw machine for weeks, maybe months on end. That could be because of one of two things. Sorry, I couldn't spit out what I was thinking. That could be because of one of two things. That could be because either the claw strength is too weak, and it's just not winning, or the toys could be just sit in there too tight. I mean, it can all vary. And when it varies like that, that's where you gotta really pay attention to the claw strength, guys. And if you, like I said, if you see a machine, say it's freshly restocked, for example, and then maybe it's been played, say 3 or 4 times, and nothing's been won. Well, that could be because the claw strength is probably too weak. Or the toys are just put in there too tight. String length. Pay attention to this as well. I've seen a lot of Rainbow Cranes, the string be too short and not go all the way down and reach the prize. Well, that could be because of the string being too short. The string can only go down so far, depends on how much is put in the gantry where the string rolls up to make the claw come up. Now, if that string is too short, if it's a Rainbow Crane, the claw's going to stop. And I've seen them even go all the way down, go down some, come back up, stop about halfway close, go back down and go back up. That is a sign of string length being too short. Others might just stop in their tracks and just close and go back up. There's machines out there that will do that too. Now, we're going to also talk about payout real quick. And what that means is a claw machine will only pay out once out of so many plays that the company has it set at. So, for example, the claw machines I play at the truck stop, payout ratio is 1 in 30. And the claw is $1 a play. Now, even at $1 a play, regardless if somebody even beats payout, the ratio is still 1 in 30. If you refer back to my episode number 20 of Captain Namco versus Clean Sweep, I talk about claw size because here's a prime example. If you guys go in the search bar, punch in Captain Namco versus Clean Sweep, episode 20, you want to check that out because that's where I talk about the claw size. The claw is not very big, and this is. Chances are you won't get around it. Only hope of winning this cookie out of that Clean Sweep, guys, is getting it hooked right here in the loop. Now back on the payout. So say you find a machine with a set payout rate. That means the claw after it pays out, once the machine hits a desired amount of plays that the company has it set at, the claw will go full strength. And then once you pay out, once that prize goes through the sensor, the payout cycle starts over and the claw gets weak again. Now, tips on beating a rigged claw machine, as people would say, with a payout. Basically a claw machine with a set payout rate. What I would do, and this is a very good pointer here, always play near the chute and make sure it's fully been restocked. And what that does is, say you're playing an E-lock machine with a payout rate, okay? And it's full. You got prizes hanging over the edge. So you can sit there and play it and beat payout. So we'll let you look at these tips, and also we're also going to review the revenue laws right quick before I go. Revenue laws. Okay, so for example, you live here in the state of Illinois. You own a claw machine. You have to go by the revenue laws here. A claw machine here in the state of Illinois cannot pay out no more than 25%. And if it does, that means the company has to weaken the claw to actually get it to where it will match the payout laws. Now, the least payout you can go here right now, the least payout you can go is about 10 to 13%. So check out an episode of Captain Namco versus Toy Chest that's on my channel right now, episode 141. And for the claw review the review of the claw size, check out episode number 20 of Captain Namco versus Clean Sweep. With that being said, everybody, I hope you guys find these tips helpful. Oh, another thing is, with a payout claw, you gotta make sure the prize is not wedged in there, because more than likely, the claw is not going to be strong enough to pull the prize out unless it's on its payout. That is one thing you also need to watch out for. And always pay attention to lack of toy rotation. And like I said at the beginning of this stream, if you go into the same location and you see notice a lack of toy rotation, one of a few things, and this is where the claw strength plays a role here. Claw strength can play a really tricky role in this, because lack of toy rotation could mean one of two things. It means either the prizes cannot be won, or they're just and the claw is just too weak to actually dig them out. So pay attention to that, guys. Check out my episode of Captain Namco versus Toy Chest, and you'll see how to fight payout full force. Go to my channel and you will see them. Just go to my channel and you'll check them out. Captain Namco versus Clean Sweep, episode 20, and check out episode 141 of Captain Namco.